Professor Lalatin Datom, and to our senior management team as well, and to all our faculty who actually turned out today for that refresher retreat workshop today. It was very resourceful. We learned a lot of things today, and what a wow, I could say to all of us. So, we have today in studio with us, especially somebody very notable. I can say my lecturer from Cottington University, and I'm so delighted to have him today with me in studio on College Conversation because he has actually contributed to many to many students from the university sector and also from other arenas as well. So my guest is actually from Free Liberia. He is actually the CEO and the founder of Free Liberia. And so my guest is here already pretty seated this rainy day. That's one of the things about this man. He's very passionate, a very, very passionate person. And he's none other than Dr. Charles Bolly. And also with him, I have also from Free Liberia, I also have Mr. Philip Y. Coley, who is the program and personnel manager. And so we will take a short break. When we'll be back, we will hear from them what they have to say to us today. And Free Liberia is actually a non-for-profit organization that is actually in educational stuff as well. So we'll hear more of that. Let's just take a short break. And when we'll be back, we will be hearing from them very soon. Surely don't miss this hour. And we say, good evening, Dr. Chaz Boli. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Bolly. And good evening to Mr. Philip Y. Colley. You are the program and personnel manager. How are you today? Okay, now Free is actually doing a lot, and it's impactful services, actually meaningful to our nation rebuilding and other thing. And as I look at what we have here, Free is a registered and accredited nonprofit NGO established to foster empirical research solution, build quality education, empower youth. Wow. And promote public awareness and civic engagement. So with that, can you provide background, a little background, and the contribution of Free meaningfulness to our country, to youth engagement, to civic engagement as well? So, Dr. Bolly.
Very glad to talk about Free, to talk about Liberia, to talk to young people and those listening to us. And before going to Free, I want to say again that college is actually the place to be. And if you are not in school, every young person, you need to do your best to get college education. I know there are some challenges to getting college education, but all of us have unique stories of how we have been able to navigate that. And in the world we live today, you need to build yourself educationally and taking advantage of conversations like these, maybe as people will call in, and how things happen through that. Very, very important. And we're happy that today, there are a lot of other opportunities, and we just want to encourage young people listening to us on this conversation that we'll be talking about Free and how we're trying to bridge the gap on people getting college and getting well ready. But I just want to encourage those in the radio land to know that education, as we have always said, is the key. It's actually the key. There's no option to other things without getting solid education. Now, talking about Free, Free, as you said rightly, is a foundation for research, education, and empowerment. And we have had the privilege to have gone out, participated in different activities of our country. And we are very much aware of the major issues we face in our nation. And I remember looking at that deeply with some professional colleagues. And one of them we realized, and it's still a challenge today, is about research.
Yeah.
How can we make sure that we are able to use evidence to be able to initiate the process of collecting information from a problem that we've identified and ensuring that that data is well analyzed and results are out to be able to inform whatever policies, programs, different things we want to do in our society. It's still a challenge today. So one reason why Free came on the show is as a result of providing research solutions. And the second is definitely is always the case. We want to ensure that the education system of our country is solid, is sound, is delivering on the national needs, on what we're looking forward to achieve as a country and globally. So on those two bases, and of course, young people being at the center of whatever we do today, and I always say we are projecting what will happen in 2030, 2040, because those we are developing right now are those who will be in position to step forward today. So on the basis of these three major issues, we thought it wise to come together under the banner of Foundation for Research, Education, and Empowerment. And our major focus is how can we provide research solutions for our country and build quality education and help work with young people through different means to be able to make our society a better place. So since 2015, when we first started the journey, we've actually done a number of things around research in all our areas of pillars. Of our pillars, we have been able to conduct different studies. We've done study on student academic performance. We've done study on compulsory education in Liberia. We've done study on barriers to education, especially challenges that females and women face. We've done other studies on the use of digital uh, tools in the classroom and how that can help improve the quality of education. And we've also provided some consultancies for some entities needing research activities in the country. So I just a little bit of highlight on how we have been able to contribute towards our payloads, and currently we are making efforts to see how we can have a very solid way of reaching out the information of research, perhaps through journals and through other means. And also building quality education, we have initiated a number of programs that are also impacting the society. We have been able to provide training for teachers, for school administrators. We've been able to provide organized programs for professional development. We've been able to support teacher professional development in partnership with other entities. Um, and a lot more. And then we have also designed practical programs for young people who have been able to benefit from different training programs that we've initiated. Some of them through our writings, some of them through our motivations, through different interventions. So basically, like you said, we as any very determined organization of our nation, our country is at a crossroad, and whatever we can give back to it with all we have, I think this is the right time to do it. And Free Liberia is one of those entities that's very committed to doing that.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Bolly. So let me just get Philip. Can you actually provide some background of youth advancement future proof skills that you are actually anticipating? You have been doing already, but now you are anticipating doing it locally. How can we get some information regarding that?
Thank you very much. Last year we collaborated with EDC on the Youth Advance project. So Free Liberia was one of the organizations providing training for university students and recent graduates. We were assigned 100 students to train, and we enrolled up to 114. We graduated them. So the program, it is mainly to enhance uh, university seniors and graduates as per you said, criteria, that they will be able to search for job themselves, because in Liberia we have this problem when even people graduate from universities, they find it difficult to find job.
Sure.
And because of that, that was the main purpose of this project, the Future Proof Skill Project. So we trained youth to to navigate themselves in the job market, to be able to write, for example, CV, their CV. In some years back, I think maybe you might heard that people were looking for CV,
Yeah.
and they were asked to bring CV, and they had no idea on what is a CV, and they
Mm-hmm.
were looking around. So these are some of the things that we drilled them through to know how to write their own CV. Um, Writing email is a very serious challenge here in the higher ups. So those are some of the things that they learn in the training, and we also make them to connect themselves with employer. Some learners, when they came into the program at first, they felt that, oh, because as you say, they're going to just tell them go this way and work and go this way and work. That was not the case. So they themselves have to go around, find places where their es- uh, their specialization is, and then they talk with the employer, and they accept them, and we just make recommendation. And we had over 90% of the students getting a job place project, that is internship, to work in various entities across different sectors. So And after they went through all of that, and according at the end of the program of their internship, the employment rate of those who participated in the program went up to around 50 plus percent. So that is a very big milestone for us, because the program we joined in the third year of the youth advance program, because it was a 5 year program, and then they went for the first 2 years, and the third year we were we joined them. And our first group that we trained, we got over 50% of them who were we transitioned from internship to employment and long-term contract.
Hmm. Wow. Um, I, this is very meaningful to know that that free continues to empower the next generation leaders, and especially nowadays, well, people coming from college sometimes there are a lot of expectation, especially on the job market or how to start. What to do, getting yourself prepared, is very important. And these future proof skills that actually Free is talking about something very important for anyone out there, especially those who are about to graduate from college, or you are in college, or especially senior, and you will soon be leaving the walls of the universities. We say, look, join this team and get part of this. Actually, I'm a witness. I've seen many young people when Free started this program, especially at Stars University. So, continuing, please be in tune with this station right now. If you're about to graduate from college, we say to you, look, get set, because they're about to reveal some other things that will help you a whole lot. Now, Dr. Bolly, you are on air right now. I'm looking at some stuff here. Uh, for this radio engagement, what is the purpose that you want to share light on to the general public, and especially to those incoming people who will be part of the next cohort?
All right. Thank you again. And again, if you just come our way, those just follow, welcome. And we are happy that you're following this show. I have realized that any person wanting to make the difference in life, there is a major problem or challenge to solve. And if you're graduating from childhood, moving into adulthood, that comes with some form of responsibilities.
Obviously.
A major challenge that young people face is employment. And we have people who attend technical institutions, who go to universities and colleges and get training, and are still encountering or faced with the challenge of getting in a job market. So when you are able to have a particular program that is able to provide you means, strategies, ways to navigate, to overcome that challenge, we believe that's a very worthwhile activity. That's a worthwhile program to be able to help you to overcome that. And there are a lot of things we do in the program. Perhaps later we may hear from some of those who participated in the testimonies that they have. But I want to say to somebody preparing for college, or even thinking about going to college, you have to face this. And I always tell people in seminars and other places, there are two ways to get anything,
Hmm.
especially a job.
Sure.
Either you are provided a job by an institution or an entity, or you learn a way to create one. I mean, the program has a way of even helping you, inspiring you, giving you the courage to put aside the pride, maybe to start your own way. Maybe today you can go to Red Light, we close to Red Light here, and maybe get shoe polish and a brush and buy something small, and get Saba
Yeah.
to start rendering a service. I mean, I'm just giving that as an example. And in that program, we're able to train people to let them know that two ways. And the people we have provided training for, some of them got attached or they created their own room for getting placed.
Okay.
So that's what makes this very, very important. The program was well calculated, envisioned by Education Development Center, EDC, and then through the sponsorship of USAID that have moved from a scene a little bit uh, to ensure that the gap of getting in the job market is bridged by providing work readiness skills as Mr. Corley has just talked about, how to put together whether a CV, whether strategic communication, but being able to navigate even in interactions, even the digital skills and other things that people need to be able to do that are provided. And we are, maybe before I go to say more about that, we really want to commend Stars University for the level of partnership we've had on the first phase of the program. Free couldn't have been able to implement the first phase of the program without the help of Honorable Darton and the rest of the team that provided the space, the collaboration, and all the different activities that were conducted using the great platform you have there with well-equipped facilities, from digital to advanced classrooms that we were very open to and our learners open to, and we continue that partnership. We want to say we're very grateful. I mean, in this public manner for that space and the cordial relationship we even have up to this point to be able to continue that. So we believe that this is very important. And as a research organization, every time we do a study and we find findings that are compelling, we don't only propose those findings and advocate for stakeholders to implement them, but also as a very responsible entity, we also design programs to be able to put these findings in motion. And also, if we have a particular program that is tested to have proven to be impactful in our society, we should be able to run with it. So this particular program, Youth Advanced Future Proof Skills program, have proven to work for many young people who have been able to either create entrepreneurial opportunities for themselves, or they are able to navigate the job market. And so having seen the results that have come with our first phase of implementing this, and as we are always been taught, donors will come provide some support for us, but they will not always be around. So we have to think outside of the box and say, how can we continue the process of implementing it beyond the donor support stage, which we so much grateful for. As we've seen the results, very, very touching results, we thought it was that the first thing we're going to do the program, among other programs that had to end in January as part of UC rundown, we have to first ensure that those who participated in the first phase of the program and are giving us these compelling pieces of evidence, we had a very elaborate, yes, ceremony where we're able to certificate them to appreciate those who perform excellently well, who are currently placed and doing a wonderful job in our country. And again, we thank STARS for providing the space to free to be able to have that closing. We have our partners, many of them who show for that program. So the essence of this is to let people know, because this program was implemented, it was in different stages from those who are semi-literate, illiterate, semi-literate, and then they had those who are literate people, which are university graduates and students. Bulk of that have, it's not continuing, and Free is looking into it to continue this. So basically, we're here to say, if you were planning to be a part, I mean, around you can ask some students, and definitely can even visit our office and get more information about the program, maybe beyond what we are providing. But if we're thinking that you who have benefited from the cohort that should have been starting by now, of which Free Liberia was a candidate of having around 300 more persons participating, but the program couldn't continue, want to let you know that we are still ready and prepared to continue the implementation of this program. because we believe in the resources providing and the help is providing for the Liberian people. So the intent of our meeting today is how we can be able to put out some information, how you can be a part of it, and whether you are a partner or you're interested in somebody you have been supporting in college and they're still being challenged to navigate or enter the job market, we can be able to provide some ways to help that person either get employed or create one.
Okay, thank you. We'll take a short break and we'll be back. Welcome back to College Conversation, and we say catch the vibe, especially right now. Free Liberia and partner with Stars University. And so, look, young people, you are out there and you're listening. Parents who are anticipating for their children or their sons or daughters to actually be integrated into the workforce. You know, soft skills are very, very important, and Free Liberia is about to do something very amazing. Now, sometimes it's good that we have sometimes people washing our backs. Yes, it's important, but it's also good for you to take self initiative. And I think I should applaud Dr. Bolly and his team for search. Though and you say streamline or downstreaming the program due to some other international factors. But looking at it and saying that, you know what, we need to continue to contribute to the next generation leaders is very, very important. And so let me just go to Mr. Philip Colley on this. Uh, can you actually provide more information concerning the Future Proof Skills program in terms of what it seeks to achieve and what are the duration for this program?
All right, thank you. So the program is gonna last for 4 months in class,
Okay.
2 days a week, um, 2 hours 30 minutes a day. And so after the 4 months, there will be a 1 month internship where the learners will find their preferred entity that they want to have the internship, and
Hmm.
they will go through a negotiation themselves. We will just sit back and we can do the recommendation, but we're not going to say go to this entity or go to this institution. They themselves want to decide, because this is about themselves, how they can navigate into the job market. So they will go from place to place and ask if they can accept them to have the internship. And when they are accepted, we will write a letter to them and telling them that they are part of our program.
Okay.
Now, so for the first, when we were running the program first, there were some criteria set by UC that we have to follow.
Okay.
And one of them was that you have to be a university student or recent graduate. That is, you just graduated 2 years ago, and so you can take part.
Okay.
You have to be between 18 years old and 35 years old. But now we really believe that it is not only people between 18 and 35 that need to know about how to get job.
Of course.
And we also believe that it is not only university students who are senior student and recent graduate who needs to know how to look for a job.
Mm-hmm.
So this we become very flexible on um, this this level because we taking the initiatives ourselves. So we open it up. We believe that high school graduate can also find job.
Mm-hmm.
There are sometimes you see job vacancy and they say they want high school graduate. All right. So how can your application as a high school graduate stands out among all the other application in that is sent to an entity? And if you attend our program, you will be doing that with ease because the way to look for job, the way to uh, prepare yourself for interview and all of that will be part of it. So even if there are other people who maybe did not finish high school, but then they are in vocational school, and when you do vocational, you will have to look for a job or find job for yourself. So the program is also open to such people that they can also take advantage of it so that they can empower themselves how to navigate themselves among other because there are many people like the lower level job there are many people. I mean it's very competitive, so you have to prepare, you have to be prepared, and your employer have to know that yeah, this person is prepared to get this job.
Okay. Now, you have just said something very important. So we already know who the programs will be for, or the programs are for. But then we want to know where and when this whole uh, uh, success proof program, future proof skills program will begin. You know, time is very important. So somebody is thinking, the way we're talking about this, I need to register, and where can I go when this program will start?
All right, thank you. So the program registration is already ongoing.
And how much? Sorry. Let me just also add a price there.
All right, so uh, we paying, I mean, we charging just a small amount, $65 that way for this 5 month period. That will cover training materials and to pay staffing for the trainers. Because you know we were doing this free of charge, but because we are doing it now independently, so we have to charge a little amount. And you know, even if you attend your university 1 semester, I mean that $65 may be even less for just registration. So yes, we are charging 65 US dollars for the entire program.
Okay.
And as I said, registration is ongoing. You can visit our office 540 right opposite Calando Plaza. You will see Free Liberia, um, the building right adjacent the old Nova Phone building. Um, and so we have, as we have already disclosed, that STARS is our partner, partnering with staff to run this program. So STARS has two campuses, one in Airfield and the other one in Tupelo Junction. So those two campuses will be available because we understand that people from Painesville had to go all the way in town. They will have some difficulty
Of
with
course,
transportation.
the
So
traffic.
those who around Single and maybe across, they can just come to Stars. And then if you are in Painesville, Tingo Village, around the Balance Bay area, you could choose the Tuporo campus. So the days for training will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we're very flexible with the time. You may choose in the morning hour from 9 to 11:30, or you choose the afternoon from 1 to 4:30.
Hmm. So you have heard the timing, and actually the recruitment process has started. So you are in virtual and listening to College Conversation. We are here with Free Liberia, our CEO, and also program manager, and they really want to help our next generation leaders. Regardless of the partnership they had or the initiative by USA and other international sources. But now, sometimes things happen, and something happen also for the good. It's good to pick it up. And the people say, oh, yes. Oh, the people said did it in yeah, but then we can do more than that. So I say to all of us who have our brothers and sisters who are in universities or about to get to university and they need some very important soft skills, join this program, join this future proof skills program that will actually empower you. We'll take a short break. When we be back, we'll open the line and then we go on with some other important things. Oh, okay. Welcome back to College Conversation. So we say you can call us on 0770 167393 0770 and you'll be live on College Conversation. Yes, so we have our Free Liberia people here with us, and it's so important, very important. We see parents, their guardians, and others who actually want for people to get resourceful skills or knowledge in how they can path their way through the real world life of work. So you can call us on 0770-16730-770-16730-930, and you'll be live on College Conversation. Okay, so let me just ask Dr. Body this. Dr. Body, why does this program matter so much that you actually want to impart the next generation leaders? I know you say it's not doing what she did because of what have happened internationally, but why you chose to say, you know what, we still gotta make a way out of no way.
All right. Thank you again. And again, as Philip explained, it's very essential, crucial for people to be able to get the skills, to be able to have means to navigate the process of either getting employed, getting a job, or they are able to create one. And one of the things that we experienced while the program started was that some students were even getting absorbed
Wow.
as the program started because they started to learn some things that they immediately encouraged them to say that you don't have to wait for the end of month 4 before you can begin the process of getting place or looking for workplace.
Okay.
And some of them started doing that. And in fact, some also started setting up their small business ventures, some activities that were helping them. And they became even serious at the end that some of them were trying to create a balance between continuing the program and also doing your internship. We have to tell them, if you, at the end of the day, get a certificate for this and finish this well, you have to remain in the program. And but that's what we are looking forward to. It is very essential, and this is what I was trying to say earlier on, that each person, I mean, it doesn't matter whether your parents are providing some form of support, but if you hit 16, 17, 18, you have to start to take responsibility for your life. You need to start to do things that are able to help you to create a balance. And one of the ways to be able to do that is to either get work skills, to be able to become, in a way, marketable, so that you can use your area of training or your specialization or whatever you are desiring to use as your way of contributing to the society. You can be able to start using it. And if you are not doing that, you become very vulnerable. By the time you hit 19, 20, and then in your early 20s, and you cannot be able to earn a living, to be able to get a little source of income, it becomes a problem for you. And that's why people need some work skills. People need some preparation to either be able to get a job or to create one. Because if you are not able to do that, like I said, you become almost like very vulnerable. People can easily persuade you, maybe have you. I mean, as it is said, the adult mind
It's a better
become.
workshop.
Yes, and sometimes people get involved in different arts in communities. It's because they have like nothing to do. But you are not meant for that. You as a person, you have been called here by the Creator to make sure you develop certain potential and you are able to deliver on that. So this is a serious matter for every person, and you have to find a way. Our universities and colleges are providing some preparation, but beyond that, you need some well readiness skills. You need to know how, when you even get a job, how you are able to maintain that job. When you enter, or what are the strategies for even entering? I was telling people in one of the sessions we had before that, I mean, take for example, you enter at a low level. There are some people with some degrees, but they are waiting for for the director to be dismissed so they can start a director
Yeah.
or start a program specialist or what that. But even if you enter a program assistant as office assistant, once you are in, once you are in, people can be able to notice what you carry and what you are able to do.
Yeah.
So these are techniques that are taught apart from preparing your CV, how to communicate better, how to be able to brand yourself, how you have to position yourself for whatever interaction, how you can be able to tell somebody within a minute or two about the kind of person you are and what you are able to deliver. Those are soft skills that are needed in today's world. And if you have such opportunity, I think it's time to seize it. So we see it as a core in as we strive to reduce unemployment in our country. This is one of the ways we need to do it. We need to get as many Liberians as possible either seeking jobs or creating means. And we're glad to hear about the new bank that has been launched to create entrepreneurship, help young people have startup businesses and all that. But if you don't have the training, if you don't have exposure and connection with some people who are doing some of these things through some of these programs like this, you will not be able to do it. That's why we see it that it is a call, it's a burden, it's an obligation on our part to make sure that we have to bridge this gap as many as we can. We have a lot. Our country has an economy that is open to young people and the world as a whole. Today, just by you having some skills, you can be right in your room with your smartphone. You can start a business.
Yeah.
You can start doing something that able to earn you something.
Sure.
And these are the things that we want to introduce young people to. So exposing them to soft skills, but at the same time, some other options, different things that are available that they can do, that they don't have to involve themselves in different arts that are not good for their person, for the kind of people they have been called to become in the society. And we believe that this is very key for our country. And as it is a priority to our national government, it is a priority to us as a partner supporting the work of our country generally. And yeah, so we think that this is very essential.
Hmm. Thank you so much. So you can call us on 0770 1673 93 0770 930 and you'll be live on College Conversation. So we are here with Free Liberia, and they are talking about future-proof skills that will actually enable you obtaining soft skills and job readiness. Not only that, but entrepreneurial or ideas that you can become either a social entrepreneur, like what they are doing right now, or a business entrepreneur, that you have your own mini business that you can be doing to support yourself, and even have other people join in this collaboration. So don't miss it. Actually, a recruitment process had already started, and you can go to the 540 every day, and you can do your registration. And the program, actually, the program training kicks up on August 4th, 2025. Registration is ongoing, which is US $65, and actually it's a minimal amount. All the things that you would do, and those opportunities that will come to you, I think this is a real thing. And you have heard Dr. Bolly talking about the urgency, and that has become a burden that he needs to contribute back to his nation. So you can call us on 077016730 and you'll be live on College Conversation. Okay, let me just go to the program manager, Mr. Colley. Now, what are those import has this program made in the life of the people? Okay, we have a caller calling. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Oh, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Simon. Are you getting me?
Yes, we're getting you.
Okay. So I just want to say thank you to.
Yes, go ahead.
The kind of offer that they are in, as many of young Nigerians have the opportunity to go to college. So I just want to commend the team for coming up with such an initiative. Most of our USAID activities that were being run in this country have closed down for Free Liberia to take on such an initiative. I'm grateful to the team for that. However, I just want the team to throw more light on the payment plan because there are a lot of young people out there that are looking out to taking advantage of such an opportunity. So I'm hoping that they could throw more light on the payment plan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Dr. Bolly, and the question is a very smart question.
Yeah,
So it's like installment issue,
yeah,
yes, I think that's what you're saying, because looking at the timing and looking at also the economy, yeah, so you
yeah.
can just show light on that.
Yeah, I know this is not about money. We will have love as an institution if we're well empowered to even move with this program free of charge.
Okay.
And that's why we place very minimum. I mean, to go through 5 months of training and you get some resources, well designed resources. And these are resources that were designed by USAID curriculum that we'll be using because we're trained to be able to continue this, and we'll find it as that to be able to continue. So this is just very minimal to be able to just support the operation and those who will be facilitating sessions, and also to support the digital aspect of this training. That's all. So we are very flexible when it comes to payment. I mean, even if you have 50%, which is like $35, you can be able to get enrolled. And while you are in the 5 months period, you can be able to still, you can be able to pay the rest of it. Like we said, it's not about the resources, just that somebody programs as they are. You can't run facilities without some form of resources.
Of
That's all.
course.
Yeah. So in short, 50% to 60% is permissible for those who are interested. And we want to encourage those who are in particular, like if you're sponsoring students, maybe there are other young people you're trying to help. This is the best way to be able to teach them how to fish
Yeah.
instead of all the time feeding them with fishes,
Of
because you could give somebody a certain level of education, but if they are able to find a way for they themselves to even do this, they can take it for the rest of the time. And I personally have been helped a lot of ways by the foundation that provided. So that's what this program is trying to do, to make people become fishermen themselves.
Okay, we have another caller online. Hello, caller.
Yes, hello. My name is Prince Lomo, and I call you from District North State.
Okay, Prince, welcome to College Conversation.
Specifically, I have a question I want to ask the Frida Fever parents. They are actually performing well, and I listen to them. I want to know because the Fisher Group skills, if they have other courses that they offer at the Frida Fever, because they are talking about interesting things. Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So, Dr. Bully, you heard that?
Yeah, sure. Of course, we do. At Pre-Liberia, we are really doing a lot. And let me use the time to say we just graduated about 25 Liberians trained in trauma relief. This was supported by our partners in the US. They were able to facilitate the sessions virtually, and we provided the support on the ground here. It was for 6 weeks. This was a training of trainers, and they will be coming up with cluster trainings in the coming weeks. It was a wonderful program we've had. We have what we call School of Value and Success professional school, where we are able to provide some expert training in different areas. Maybe MAE, maybe you want to do entrepreneurship and business management, you want to do strategic planning. So yes, we do have some professional courses that we also offer under our School of Value and Success as part of building capacity and helping people to be able to reach their full potential. So if you're interested, just check us out maybe on our Facebook, Free Liberia, our Foundation for Research, Education and Empowerment, Free Liberia, or you can check Dr. Charles Burley on Facebook. You'll be able to see much more of the work we're doing, and we post all these different things that we are doing at different levels. Or you can visit our office, as Philip said, in Congo Town. We're right there at your service. You can find out more about the things that we're doing, and we'd be very glad to work with you. And even those who are looking for some partnership to provide some training for institutions, for other research related work, for Liberia, our doors are well open to provide support.
Okay, time is our greatest asset. So let me just get the important statement from Philip, then Dr. Bully, your important statement. So, Philip, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Just to add to that, Boli, and to respond to the last caller, we are also launching a teacher training program in September. We'll be doing C certificate. We are at 95 to 98% of getting accreditation from the Ministry of Education. So hopefully by September we're going to be uh, providing trainings for C certificates in uh, primary education and early childhood education. All right, so I want to be very grateful to Stars University and the True FM family for hosting us here today to talk about some of the initiatives that we are doing at Free Liberia, and we will we hope to always have this kind of engagement so that people can know the things that we are doing at Free Liberia. Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Bully.
All right.
Your
Thank you.
comments.
Thank you. We are very honored. Thank you to Truth FM for the wonderful work they're doing. I've been here several times, and every time I reach here, I get inspired by the work they do. And thanks also to Stars University, very leading university in our country, Honorable Daton, the passion for young people, the development of young people, and supporting the transformation of our country is par excellence. And we want to laud him and his team for all they're doing and for partnering with us at Free to be doing this. We wouldn't have been more motivated to do this or to even continue without their support and partnership we continue to enjoy. So we want to say thank you so much. I want to encourage all those following the program and those who could also support a young person. We are really not just speaking to somebody. I know some of our young people who are not already working, this may be a challenge for them. But if you think you can provide some help for young people to be a part of this program or preparing them, making them work ready, or making them be able to get involved in the entrepreneurial activities, that will help them, that will reduce crime rate or other activities that will carry us back as a country. So we need to get our young people very actively engaged in productive activities, and all of us will have the freedom and the prosperity and the productivity that we need as a nation. So if you want to reach out directly on a telephone, maybe I'll just provide a contact if I'll get your permission.
Yeah, go ahead.
0775 583 004, 0775 583 004, or 0887 028 001, 0887 028 001, or just visit our office. I just send the old Nova phone building right there. You'll see Free Liberia, and we can have a conversation with you. Or just visit our social media pages, Dr. Charles Burley, or Foundation for Research, Education, and Empowerment. Thank you again for the opportunity, and we look forward to seeing you in this program or partnering with you next time.
Thank you, Dr. Bali. And we say to all of you, you have heard that from Free Liberia. Be part of this program. And I love to leave you with this quote from C.S. Lewis. He said, "You are never too old to have another goal or another dream." So being part of this future proof program is very, very important. Join this welcome, obtain the soft skill, get ready for the job market. We say thanks to Ambassador Latin Dayton, the very, very chief sponsor of this program, College Conversation, and to all our Stars University family people, and to all our students. We say have a good day and goodbye.